you're all okay. I feel tremendous power.
As do I. I suspect just ahead lies
our target.
Let's all go together.
Yeah, but we should probably leave a team here just to play it safe.
This isn't gonna be a walk in the park, that's for sure. It's the most terrible cryptid in the history of Erebonia.
We had better look over our gear and formation one last time before we challenge it.
New Class 7, are you prepared for what lies ahead?
Of course we are, old-timer!
Then let us go, and may the wind and the goddess bless us.
Yes, we can't let Heimdall be shrouded in darkness again. Good luck, everyone!
Its presence is overwhelming.
It's on a completely different level from the bones we fought way back when.
Yeah, it seems that was just a shell of the real thing.
Its true form is terrifying.
You made me wait, young ones.
Grandmother!
You're the one who ran off ahead. I would have preferred to do this on my own. But given how much it has restored itself, that is no longer an option. On top of that, my power is not what it once was.
Figures. A being even greater than the Vermilion Apocalypse.
Though it is only newly reborn, it is still powerful enough to obliterate all of Heimdall. Therefore, we must slay it before it can do that. I will leave this task to you, the children of this era. Class 7. Show me your strength.
Sounds to me like a convenient excuse to push things onto us.
She's right, though. This is our trial.
We can't lose. We're the only ones who can stop this disaster and the war.
I swear upon these blades, I will triumph!
I'll fight to make sure the weapons made by my family never need to be used for anything besides protecting people.
I'll use this blade, and the will entrusted to me by my father to banish the darkness of Heimdall.
Milliam, Ergetlim, please. You got it. Tilly, Sammy, let's do this.
Tomorrow is the summer festival. Let's make sure it's one filled with fun and smiles.
In order to rid the land of this miasma, I will become a wing of light and let loose a mighty gale.
We just gotta kick that thing's ass, right? I like it when stuff's nice and simple.
This will be one of our final battles. I will put my all into it.
I guess it's kind of like the biggest, baddest wanted monster ever.
Damn right. We'll protect everyone up above and put a stop to this war before it starts.
Please watch us, Grandmother. I'll make you explain everything later.
About Vita, the gnomes, and everything else.
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7, new and old. Let's put this disaster from the Dark Ages back into the ground. Fight as one! Fight with everything you have! And destroy this monster!
Yeah! That still wasn't enough?
It's too much for us.
Grandmother, could it be?
It's just like with Emperor Hector. Correct. You will need a Zemurian-made weapon. Reen Schwarzer, now is the time to fulfill your duty.
Kurt, call your machine!
Understood.
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Acknowledged.
Stay back!
Yeah! Instructor, Kurt, good luck.
Is that?
Black miasma?
Be careful! That's what cursed the Vermilion Knight! Rose, you have it ready, don't you?
Indeed. Leave the rest to me. For you to return and spread this curse once more. What a curious turn of events. Go now and slumber once more. In Aidios' arms.
It's back to normal.
Oh, was all that just some bad dream?
No, it was unmistakably real.
The Pleroma grass has vanished completely. Perhaps because the root of the problem is no more.
What a pain in my ass.
Looks like they'll all make it through.
They're pretty beat up, though.
I see.
Oh, what a relief. I think the worst of it is behind us.
Can we now say that the crisis is averted?
Yes, most likely. Or is there something you neglected to mention, Grandmother?
It is true we do not need to worry about the Dark Dragon any longer. However, there are still other threats looming over us.
As unhelpfully vague as ever. I won't let you wriggle out of giving me answers this time. Why didn't you tell me you were going all over Erebonia? Where is Vita, and what is she doing?
You don't need to glare at me so. I had good reason to do what I did.
It's because you're so secretive that you always end up a step behind. Like when Vita joined Ouroboros, or when the Infernal Castle appeared. Not to mention, everything about you is disorderly, right down to your diet.
I have been watching my intake, if nothing else.
Are they always like this?
Pretty much. Except where magic is concerned.
Hey, Celine! Your creator requires assistance. Do something to get me out of this lecture.
Grandmother! Good grief. I do sympathize, though. I understand you have your mission, but Emma's been worried sick. And I'm sure Vita feels the same way.
That prodigal child might act like nothing is wrong, but she can be rather bumbling at times. I was certain she had come to Heimdall, so I wanted to find her. However, it would seem we have found someone else instead.
Him?
Azure Siegfried.
Just like I remember.
How is that even...
I was told, but no, there's no way.
I came to see how you guys were handling things, but I didn't expect I'd get to see a legend while I was at it. The star of Red Moon Rose herself, Crimson Roselia.
What? The heroine in that novel is...
She's a member of the church, and also a vampire.
I thought she was supposed to have been a bit older, though.
Well, there are some extenuating circumstances. But it's true. That story was based off her.
I've heard of this novel. It seems it was riddled with embellishments, however. While it is true that I have done business with the church, I have never been part of it. But, on the topic of my age, there is nothing I can say that will not sound like an excuse, so I will hold my tongue. Anyway, I have no further business here. If the Black came here in person, it would be another matter. But I have no interest in one of his agents.
Grandmother! Wait, are you...
There are other things I need to do. We will speak once more during the summer festival. Farewell, Class 7. You may do what you wish for now.
My word, she's just as bad as Vita. Poor Emma.
Yes, her grandmother was certainly something.
But her aside,
That was quite the show. Well, since the rest of us are all still here, how about a battle?
Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
Oh?
There's something all of us are sure about, but it'd be pointless to say it to you. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I have no past. All I have is a mission and far too much time on my hands. So, how many of you are doing this? I don't mind taking you all on.
He's good.
Instructor! Reen!
This won't be like 2 years ago when it was 3-on-1. If you're doing this alone, I'll represent Class 7 by myself. There are some things that can only be said through the clash of blades, even if you are using guns.
Interesting.
Instructor.
Hey, you sure about this?
Don't worry, Rain's gonna be fine.
Yes, his blade is that of the 8 leaves.
He's the Ashen Chevalier, and more than that, he's our instructor.
You're better than I expected.
Today's the day that mask of yours finally comes off. What's this Siegfried crap? Do you think it sounds cool or something? Well, Crow?
Rain.
I told you it's no use. Come, Ordine!
The Azure Knight!
So it is.
But why?
Let me give you a warning. What happened today was a fluke. Although, that might have been part of his plan too.
What are you talking about?
What plan?
I'm just a representative. I'm in no position to tell you. Consider this info payment as thanks for the battle. Don't expect any interest, all right?
You know there was interest on this, right? How much do you suppose you really owe me after half a year?
Oh, man, what kind of racket are you running here anyway? I thought you were supposed to be a good kid.
Wait, do you really remember nothing? Not even a little bit?
Instructor.
Rain.
Perhaps my role is to... What was that memory?
The Vern Company? Feels light in my hand. And this smell.
Ash?
It's nothing. Just a headache from all the crap we went through today.
I feel as though I missed something very important. No, we're all just tired.
Contacting the Bracer Guild and all other parties. We've arrested members of the Calvard Special Force.
Yes, we averted the crisis. What's your status?
Yep, it's all taken care of. The place is...
We've now entered the endgame. Adios willing, my backup plan will remain nothing more than a backup.
I'm happy to have the opportunity to address you all here on this wonderful first day of the Summer Festival. Just yesterday, foreign spies were identified and determined to be a danger to the public. However, they have since been apprehended. I thank the Heimdall Military Police, the Railway Military Police, and the Imperial Army for their work containing the threat. I'd also like to thank the Courageous for detaining a suspicious ship and the Bracer Guild for their assistance. But most importantly, I'd like to commend these people here before me for their direct and substantial aid in resolving this incident. The students and instructors of Thor's military academies, main and branch campuses.
I am Olaf Craig, commander of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division. As of yesterday, the total number of arrests stands at 94. We believe it's now safe to say this crisis has been averted.
As representative of both campuses, I, Aurelia Le Guin, am pleased to report there are no casualties or major injuries from any student or faculty member from either campus. The results of their training are clear.
In Emperor Eugen's stead, allow me to give you both the highest praise and thanks from the depths of my heart. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. Nothing makes me happier than to see you carrying on the will of Emperor Dreikels with such drive.
Now we shall begin the award ceremony on behalf of the Imperial Household Agency. Will the representative from each school step forward, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Instructor Schwarzer, can we get a shot of you shaking hands with the prince? We heard His Highness took command of the Thor's main campus students.
Well, you led your team to deal with another huge threat. That's amazing, Instructor.
I'm sure the people would love to see a photo of the country's prince and its biggest hero.
A fine idea. What do you say, Instructor Reen?
Yes, though it's too great an honor for the likes of me.
Hey, Reen. Congrats on the award. General, Schwarzer has arrived.
Very well. Show him in. Also, make sure no one disturbs us, warrant officer.
Understood, sir.
Thank you for coming.
Schwarzer, you truly did an excellent job. Oh, I simply stayed behind to commend you on a job well done. I trust you to lead the students of Class 1 to the party this evening. I apologize for the behavior of some of the main campus students.
True enough. I'm not from Thors myself, but that's exactly what I'd expect from the kind of school that gave us Prince Olivert and Major Claire. Not to mention General Le Guin, Brigadier General Bardius, and Chancellor Osborne.
My comrade Mueller is also an alumnus. Perhaps had I attended Thors myself, I would have ended up a completely different sort of person.
Maybe. But things happen the way they do for a reason. For example, Elliot ending up in the same class as you.
I shall excuse myself now. I plan to return to the division after the summer festival.
I trust you'll take good care of her. I suppose she is an adult now, and maybe I shouldn't worry quite so much, but...
I will endeavor to be a perfect gentleman as ever, sir. We'll meet again, Schwarzer.
All right then. Here's the story. About the Gileath Osborne that Van Dyke and I knew. What happened before and after the Hummel incident, and what we still don't know.
I see. So that's the reason. But why?
This is all Van Dyke and I can tell you. We still have no idea what he was up to those 3 months he was missing. Nor do we know his reasons for becoming Chancellor, or the direction he intends to take Erebonia. The only one who could possibly approach him about these topics is you, his son.
The only man I can call my father is Theo Schwarzer. I don't have many memories of the Chancellor, and those that I do are distant and fragmented.
Understandable. I heard much about Theo back when I served under Osborne. He told me there was a young nobleman about my age who was like a younger brother to him. I'm sure their friendship was the reason he left you with Theo.
That's the impression I got from the letter my father sent me. And I have no doubt the Chancellor's blood runs through my veins. I don't know what exactly happened in the attack, but at the very least, I remember how concerned for my safety he was.
Reen, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child,
However, I can't accept what he's done since then. What he's still doing to this nation. The way he completely crushes everything in his way. The way he nonchalantly ruins lives and sows chaos. It's monstrous. And also, his plan to invade Calvert. That's why I at least want to question him. Not as his son, but as someone whose life he saved 14 years ago. Despite all the things he's done since, I can at least believe in his words from back then. Tonight's party at the Imperial Palace will likely be my only chance to talk with him. There are so many things to ask. The truth behind recent incidents, his relationship with certain groups, where he's taking this nation. I don't know how just yet, but I will get him to explain himself.
I see. Back when we first met, when you were still small, I believed our families would grow close together. Though that wish may have never come true, you and Elliot did end up meeting. I truly believe that much was the will of Adios. Do what Van Dyke and I couldn't. Find the truth behind Chancellor Osborn. Make him understand you and your friends' wishes.
Yes, understood.
Instructor? Is it okay if I, take a picture? I'm sure you already know, but my brother and sister are big fans of the Ashen Chevalier. I never really had a good chance to ask, but I thought maybe now might be a good time? What? Well... Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it for Ken and Nana. Thank you so much! I'm sure Ken and Nana will love it. Yeah, me too. I found out there are people here with hearts just as strong as the ones I look up to back home. Thank you so much, Instructor Rean.
Instructor Reen, there is one last thing. I see. So that is how it feels. My apologies. I just wanted to understand what makes Milliam want to tackle you so often. It requires some courage, but it feels warm and safe. That's my personal analysis, at least. Yes. I believe the cause of it is the time I spent with you and everyone else in Class 7. On the day of the entrance ceremony, you asked me my reason for being in Class 7. It has changed from because I should to because I want to. Please allow me to thank you. Because I believe this is something you, Milliam, and everyone in Class 7 gave to me. Me too. Please allow me to continue to be by your side and support you. The rest of Class 7 as well.
Oh, and Instructor Reen, thank you for everything. Despite my circumstances, you still treat me the same as any other student. You noticed something about me, yet you kept your suspicions to yourself. What you told me in Lemaire, everything you've done for me, it truly does make me happy. Well, the crisis has been averted for the moment, but I'm sure nothing is finished just yet. So in that sense, I still have a mission to fulfill. However, I'd also like to continue just being Muse of Class 7. As am I. Please continue to be good to me, my dear instructor.
Yo, Schwarzer, something I gotta tell you. Sorry to break it to you, but no. Just wanted to make sure you're not thinking everything's okay and you can just kick back now. Good to hear your head's still screwed on straight. Anyway, don't let your guard down. You let this peace make you soft, you'll be hit hard when you least expect it. I don't know about that. I'll admit, it's been a wild ride. How many other classes give you the chance to slay dragons? And sometimes, it makes me think back to when my mom was still alive. Don't get me wrong, I got no problems being on my own. But that pretty boy, the wild filly, the little bunny, and egret, having to back all them up, somehow reminds me of my time with her. So I'll say this once. Thanks, instructor.
Instructor, wait. There's something I need to declare right here and now. Before this year ends, rather, before I begin my second year at the Academy, I swear upon the Vander name, I will defeat you in at least 1 out of 3 battles. Oh, I'm well aware, but even so, without such skill and resolve, I won't be able to survive the obstacles ahead of us. After my father, brother, and uncle were sent away, I started to worry. Perhaps this empire is headed in the wrong direction. Perhaps we're nearing the point of no return. If war were to break out, a single person's sword skills wouldn't matter all that much. Perhaps those are the times ahead of us. But even if that happens, I will overcome it. With everyone. All of the instructors, and with you. Then one day, when we have both reached the height of mastery with our swords, I will accomplish my goal and surpass you at long last. Though if I'm being honest, it may take decades. Yes. Please wait for me.
Hey, what's up? Got a sec to chat? Sorry, but I'm gonna cut right to the chase. Can you meet up right now? Yeah, something I gotta talk to you about on the down low. If you're busy, no pressure, but if not, meet me at the station.
Oh, hey! Are you for real? You just can't turn down a request, can you? One call and you come running to the rescue.
Guess I should have known you'd bust out your favorite party trick sooner or later. How about atonement? Or maybe pity? He reminds you of your old self?
Hey, Carbide, you want to come work for us after you graduate? Be a shame for the Bracers to snatch up someone like you.
Keep dreaming. I'm not joining up with you or them. But back to you. This mean you admit it?
Well...
Long as you're Erebonian, this is your business too. But feel free to head back if you want.
No, it's fine. It's just like you thought. My dad was the head of the 13th Armored Division. A brigadier general, part of the group of nobles that planned the atrocity that struck Hamel.
You admit it! You finally admit it!
General Craig tell you? Yeah, that's right. My dad was a coward who put on a show of being competent for the Imperial Army. He was a fool and he deserved what he got.
Give me more details. You've been stringing me along this whole time, and I'm sick of it.
It really isn't all that interesting. But fine. It's all ancient history anyway, far as I'm concerned.
It's still too early for you to lose hope in this world. Perhaps your purpose in this life will be to avenge your father. Perhaps it will be something else entirely. Come with me and discover what that purpose may be.
Even if you didn't dirty your hands yourself, you're still the son of the bastard responsible for Hamel.
Like I told you, what my dad said gave me a bad feeling, and things turned out exactly like I feared. Maybe that was my gift, like what Claire's got. Maybe there was a way I could have used it to stop him. So in that sense, I'm just as guilty. It's fine, Schwarzer. He's just looking for the truth, and it's my duty to give it to him. So, what are you gonna do now? This is what you followed us all the way down here to learn, right?
Well, I've got your story now. But I haven't decided what to do next. I'll think this over at my own pace. I'm not gonna let you goad me into anything. Oh, one last thing. Was studying abroad in Liberl your way of making up for what your old man did? How's that for a little fire, Scarecrow? Later. You should get back too, Schwarzer. You're one to talk.
Man, he got me good. Whoa there, no comment from me on that, I'm afraid. I'm sure you'll have a chance to hear it straight from the horse's mouth before long, though. By the way, Schwarzer, if General Craig told you what he knows, then I'd understand if you wanted revenge too. I see. Well, good luck. The old man's a tough nut to crack. I haven't even had a chance to talk to him lately. That's the spirit. You were a big help today. Thanks a bunch, Rain. Sure thing. Well, have fun with all your buddies until the party.
Thank you, Altina. You've been supporting me like this for a while now.
No thanks are necessary. This is simply my mission.
Even so. Though our relationship is a little different from the ones I have with Valimar or the old Class 7, thanks for being both my partner and my student.
Of course.
Oh, right. Reen, will you accept this? It's not until next month, but I'm going to be performing at the Heimdall Opera House. I set aside some tickets for a few really good seats, so bring your students with you and come see my show. I just got lucky. The Opera House just happened to not have anything else scheduled. It'll be quite the honor to get to play on the same stage Vita performed on. Fiona's gonna be my accompanist too, so you'll get to see the brother-sister duo in action. Wish it could be a whole family affair, though. Sounds like Dad's not gonna be able to make it. Don't worry about me. I'm still gonna do whatever I can. I'll make my music resound throughout Erebonia. No, throughout all of Zemuria. It will put smiles on everyone's faces and make them want to lay down their weapons. I couldn't have felt this way without your guys' encouragement. Yeah, you bet I will.
All right, I'll see you around. Enjoy the summer festival, Reen. Oh, one sec. Hello? Oh, Reiner. Yes, okay. Understood. I'll check the paperwork first thing tomorrow. Yeah, he had the day off, but he volunteered to take over some work of mine. He grabbed it right off my desk and said to me, "Hey, get out of here and go enjoy the summer festival." Yeah, I think between what happened here and back in Crossbell, he decided to change his thinking a bit. He saw the way we did things and got all fired up. It's an honor to know we were able to inspire him that much. I'm sure he can see the direction this country is headed. This is an especially important time for the Government Accountability Inspectorate. We may not be in a strong position, but Erebonia is still a constitutional nation. I'll help Class 7 however I can as a protector of justice. It seems my dad is having some trouble lately, though. As an influential figure within the reformist faction, he's started to have some differences with those in the mainstream. Yeah, he might be running into trouble, but I'll use those issues of his to my advantage if I need to. Let's both keep at it, Rean. We'll fight our way up a hard, steep road and then greet each other with smiles at the top.
Wait, Rean, before you go, I must apologize. Apparently, my brother had a hand in the Calvardian agents' infiltration. He identified their ship, but allowed them to pass through. Of course, the agents themselves had no idea. This is merely speculation on my part, but it's the conclusion I've come to after cross-referencing my information with Milliam's. Yes, I find it likely they engineered this whole farce to create their excuse. Of course, I lack real proof, but it's been bothering me nonetheless. Yes, you're right. I suppose we really are two of a kind. I get the feeling we're about to face a great deal of adversity. The way this nation is headed, a number of things are likely to get caught in its wake. It's only a matter of time now. So you noticed. That's right. I don't plan to let my role as head of one of the 4 great houses weigh me down. Let's continue to work toward our shared goal, Rean. We'll guide this nation in a way only we can. I am a member of Class 7 first, and the nobility second.
Wait, Rean. Before you go, there's something I need to show you. This is just a small portion of it. Sorry for the surprise. I just wanted to show you before I told everyone else about it. This is a small glimpse into how I've changed. Yes, it died down for a bit, but I can still feel it on the back of my neck. If I hadn't inherited this power, it's possible I wouldn't even be able to feel it now. Don't get ahead of yourself, Rean. I showed you this because I wanted to ease your mind, if only a little. The goddess and the wind have gifted me with wings, this power I now hold. And at the very least, these wings are big enough to protect you and the others. It's due to the time I've spent with you. So please,
take this opportunity to rest and enjoy yourself. Of course.
Time to strike! Don't worry, Reen. I know you're all stressed out about that mask guy and Gramps. But don't forget, no matter what happens, I'm on your side. You betcha! I'm counting on you. Let's keep moving forward, Reen. Full throttle! I'll give everything I got for my favorite people in the whole world. Yep, you bet I have. I'm gonna grow so much, Tilly will have no choice but to call me Big Sis. Yeah, just you watch. I'm gonna rack up the experiences. Reen? I just want to say thank you. You've been so kind to me ever since we met 2 years ago. You saved me during the terrorist attack, and both me and Cedric during the Civil War. And now, you've saved Heimdall from a crisis yet again. You've even made peace with Cedric. I thank Adios I was able to meet both you and Elise. Princess! I just wanted to let you know how thankful I am. I knew if I didn't tell you now, I may not get another chance to do so. Oh. Well, I am the princess. I'm certain the point of no return is nearly upon us. But I'm equally certain that you, and everyone else with whom I flew through the sky during the Civil War, will be okay. That's why, no matter what should happen, keep your gaze fixed firmly forward and never lose hope. Though it may not be much, I'll lend my strength to the cause as well. As a subject of Erebonia, and as your friend, I will continue to support you, Your Highness. Reen. Elise. Oh gosh, I've been thinking so hard about so many things. But both of you are so sincere and kind. I've decided I'll just have to keep you both. Your Highness? It seems like I'll have to ally myself with you after all, Elise. Together, we'll form a powerful team that won't lose to Elisa, Laura, Emma, or anyone else. Oh, but we'll need to be careful about Muse. That vulture might just swoop down and make off with the prize while everyone else is fighting.
I can certainly see that happening. We should definitely be careful of her.
Oh, Rean? I'm sure there are a lot of things you're concerned about right now. But I know it'll all turn out fine. Because you're you. No, you can leave that last part to me at least. I know in my heart we'll be able to see them again before long. I know it. That's why I'm going to turn this empire upside down looking for them. When it comes to monitoring Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, and the government, we all need to work together. So don't try to do everything on your own, Rean. Just focus on the things only you can deal with. Like your father and your students. No one else but you can handle those things. Exactly. And just like how you've helped everyone up till now, Class 7, Elise, and everyone else will help you when you need it. Of course, that includes me too. Let's both give it everything we've got. As your colleague and your old student council president, I'll support you. Wait, Rean. Before you go, I've got a favor to ask. Could you pat me on the head so I can keep doing my best on this path? Thanks. Yeah, considering the way Erebonia is headed. Ouroboros is up to something, and I'm sure they'll hire even more Jaegers. And Zephyr, the boss, Zeno, and Leo, they've got their own plans. But me, I'm going to keep giving it my all. As Fee Clausel, former Jaeger, current Bracer, and forever a member of Class 7. For you and everyone else, to prove the path I chose was the right one. Dummy. That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. Got it.
Oh, Rean, hold up. No, not at all. I just wanted to give you a little invitation. Once we get through all this and everything's over, what do you say to visiting Northumbria with me? It's just, I haven't been back there since the Northern War. And you seemed like you were worried about the place too, so... But I know we're both so busy. I understand if it's too far out of the way. You got it. There's a ton of stuff I need to go report to him too. How I became a bracer in Erebonia, somehow ended up teaching at a military academy, that even someone like me can teach people and help them grow. Oh, and how I've even got a little junior instructor following in my footsteps. Come on! You can't just keep spouting lines like that. Your transformation into an unstoppable lady killer is complete. Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that bit about supporting me.
Wait a moment, Rean. Stand right there. Ha! I still have a long way to go before I reach my father, but I was able to cut through the shadow lingering over your heart. You underestimate me. I've been watching you for quite some time. When I was training, even when we couldn't be together, I could feel your presence. What? It seems I've taken an unexpected counterattack. But Rean, don't you think you're a bit too skilled at smooth talking? No, it isn't.
Oh, wait a moment, Rean. Can I see your pendant?
Luis illumine dies eum.
All right, that should do it. Well, I didn't actually cast a spell. I just recharged the pendant with my mana. But I also filled it with my wish for you, Rean. May light guide you along your path. Huh? Why? Oh, I see. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Honestly, though, you didn't need to get me a gift or anything. But as long as you don't mind seeing me without my glasses, I'd be happy to wear your contacts. Reen? What? That's... All right, I'll look forward to it. Reen, could we stay here together just a bit longer? I'm so happy I was able to spend time with you like this again. I feel like the Reinford group is going to get busier than ever. Yeah, honestly, I'm a little scared. It looks like the new railway cannons will start seeing active use soon. Tens of thousands of tanks, thousands of Panzer Soldats, and a new model of battleship. To think that tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of people will be using these weapons. And that my mother, my family, is responsible for it all. Reen. Reen. Thank you. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to hear that. I feel like I'm strong enough to overcome anything now. I'll try to give you that same strength. So,